Hey folks, Ryan here, Flint Crepe Company. As many of you guys know, we're pretty excited about the good quality stuff we're serving, our ingredients, and we like to talk about it. And so much so that we're starting to get requests that we, make this a little more available, this knowledge. So we're going to do a series of videos where we just talk about the ingredients we have, where we get them, the really exciting Michigan growers and producers that are bringing stuff in. So today we're going to talk about batter. We do crepes, and all of our batter is made from scratch. We do everything in-house, and so I'll talk a little bit about where we get that. Where it's a Saturday morning here at the restaurant, so we'll have people floating in and out, and we'll keep rolling with it. So, point your direction over here. We do two types of batters. We do a regular batter, and then also a kind of a whole grain, gluten-free, vegan batter that's also available for the same price. All of the flour we use here is from the folks at Westwind Milling in Argentine, Michigan. They're just down the road, and they offer multiple flours. We use them for three. If you get our regular flour, it's coming from their unbleached bread flour, which has been described as is sort of a medium grain wheat, not a whole grain, but not a super processed bread flour either. But we use the unbleached bread flour, 100% made in Michigan. Everything they do is certified organic, non-GMO grains. So that's the first, and then if you get our whole grain, vegan, gluten-free batter, it's also a very delicious batter as well, even if you don't have dietary needs. We put these two flours in there. The gluten-free buckwheat flour, we learned just recently that it's actually grown and milled in Swartz Creek, about 20 minutes from us. And then also the all-purpose gluten-free flour, which has a really good, it just works really well as an all-purpose flour, but it's a combination of Michigan garbanzo bean flour, sorghum flour, potato starch, tapioca flour, and it's milled in a gluten-free mill, so you can. It's very gluten-free, even if you have things like celiacs where you're really sensitive. And then, so I guess just to wrap up the vegan batter, we use these two flours. We grind up flaxseed, add a little gluten-free baking powder and some water, and that's the core of it. And if you go with the regular batter, this is the primary, and then I'll point you over here. We use some really great eggs from Hugh Godfrey's farm at the farmer's market. He's also a neighbor of ours. He does free-range right. It's a longer conversation, but I'll just let you know that our understanding is a lot of even the eggs at the farm at the grocery store that are labeled free-range or labeled vegetarian fed or whatever is a lot of marketing. We know Hugh does it right on the ground with his chickens, and he does free-range poultry. So we use his eggs. We use the flour over here. And then we use a little bit of vanilla extracts, butter that we buy from Point Dairy. It's a dairy distributor in Troy, Michigan, and a little bit of salt and milk. And other than that, that's all that goes into our flour. There's no sugar or anything like that. We'll do a couple more videos. We'll do one on coffee. We'll do one on some of the other exciting ingredients. But that's batter. We'll see you guys next time.